From Indiana's #1 news source, this is Fox 59 News at 10.
Layoffs in Kokomo as Stellantis reacts to the ongoing UAW strike.
Being laid off, they are eligible for unemployment insurance, but that's not much money.
Tonight, we're hearing from business experts about the impacts these layoffs could have on the economy throughout the city.
And a parking predicament, the extra planning you should do before heading out to the airport this weekend. Fox 59 News at 10 starts now.
And now at 10, we are tracking rainfall across much of central Indiana tonight. Thanks so much for joining us at 10 o'clock. I'm Dan Spieler.
And I'm Beershell Edme. We do want to take a live look now at Live Guardian Radar, where, of course, you're seeing a lot of green spots, a lot of showers throughout our area, moving through now. And that's after bringing some heavy showers to us earlier this evening.
Let's check in right now with Chief Meteorologist Brian Wilkes with a look at our Weather Authority forecast. Hey, Brian.
Yeah, Dan and Beershell, the weather really took a decided turn here by the time we got to 6:30, 7 o'clock, and the rain's been pretty steady. In fact, some of the steadier rains and some ponding of water on the roadways has led to a few accidents, a few spin-offs here on 465 on the north side. Here on the north side, folks, were not deterred by the weather. They were set up and ready to go for the Headless Horseman and the ride tonight. The park beginning to settle down here as we hit the 10 o'clock hour, but 62 degrees on a damp October night, 63 downtown. The rain is still falling. Most steady here north of Indianapolis through Howard County, up into Madison County, into Grant County. The pockets of yellow represent where steady rain is falling, and it begins to break up now off to our south and west, the movement off to the northeast. This is the rain and its coverage and intensity at its height. For the rest of the night, this is going to shift off to the east and become more scattered over the next few hours, and then eventually cut off altogether by the time we get to 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Rainfall amounts. We've had 1/3 of an inch of rain in Indianapolis, the bulk of which started to fall at about 6:45 p.m. Still raining there. No rain reported in Columbus. Very little rain into the Muncie area at this hour. But there are some cooler temperatures after temperatures made their way well into the 70s. In fact, it reached the 80-degree mark in Shelbyville and up near 80 in Muncie today. We're down to 54 in Kokomo. The actual cold front hasn't passed yet. That's going to happen between 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's when the winds will change direction out of the south and west. This is all moving northeast. As the night progresses, the rain chances drop off after 2 or 3 in the morning. About 4 or 5 a.m. is when the cold front passes, and we may have a window where we're fairly clear, very briefly, on Saturday morning. I'll show you how the clouds are going to come right back in again. The temperatures are going to drop. The rain chances return. That little September sampler of warm weather has come to an end. The rain will end for a time. I'll show you the cool-off that includes highs only in the 50s and more of a November feel in my full forecast.
All right, Brian, thanks. We'll see you soon. We are now seeing the effects of the strike by the United Auto Workers Union here in central Indiana, despite there being no picketing at any of our local plants.
Now, demonstrations by UAW members have been happening since September 15. That's nearly a month now. Nearly 34,000 union members are on the picket line against Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis as the union negotiates with contracts for each company. Until now, new strike locations had been announced every Friday by UAW leadership, but its president says the companies responded by only negotiating on Fridays to try to prevent new demonstrations. Because of that, no new strikes were announced today.
Moving forward, we will be calling out plants when we need to, where we need to, with little notice. A negotiation requires both sides making movement. If they're not ready to move, then we're going to give them a push in a language they understand, dollars and cents.
Stellantis announced September 20th that it anticipated layoffs at the Kokomo casting and transmission plants because of a strike at a plant in Toledo, Ohio. And the company gave an update today saying that indeed 700 people have now been laid off temporarily.
Fox 59's Michael Van Scoik tells us about these layoffs and the effects they could have on Hoosiers who are looking to buy a new vehicle.
Being laid off, they are eligible for unemployment insurance, but that's not much money.
Business experts say UAW members at the Kokomo casting and transmission plants won't be the only ones to feel the impact of these temporary layoffs. Experts say the entire Kokomo economy could take a hit.
We're looking at a loss in the Kokomo area of almost $1 million a week loss to that economy.
Carol Rogers with the IU Kelley School of Business says this means other local businesses could be impacted.
It's going to be noticed by the folks who are there to sell them food, groceries, gasoline, cut their hair.
On a much larger scale, experts say the ongoing issue has interrupted supply chains. Car prices were estimated to grow by 2% after a 2-week strike, but now
we're about the 4th week into the strike. The average price of a car is about $50,000. So 2% may not seem like a lot, but that adds about an extra $1,000 to the price of the car.
Mike Lamayich argues inflation is largely to blame for the ongoing strike. While he says there's no predicting how long this one will last, he says it certainly won't be the last.
I think we're going to see more of this pop up, and hopefully we're going to be able to take care of this. But I think we're going to see more of this, unfortunately, in the future here.
In the meantime, UAW leaders say they're still bargaining hard with Stellantis and General Motors. In Kokomo, Michael Van Scoik, Fox 59 News.
Michael, thank you. We could not get in touch with local union reps today. Instead, we're told many were stuck in meetings dealing with the aftermath of this latest set of layoffs.
Stellantis released, though, a statement on these ongoing negotiations and did so today. Officials said that the discussions between the company and UAW are focused on narrowing the gaps on issues that will bring immediate financial gains and job security for our employees while providing a bridge for the sustainability of the company. Now, the company adds it has made progress this week and seeks collaboration from the UAW to reach an agreement.
Tonight, a Fox 59 crime tracker alert. Police are investigating a homicide tonight after a man was found shot to death inside a parked car on Indy's east side. Police believe the man was killed while trying to steal the car, which was parked on Gladstone Avenue. They say they're still looking for a suspect. The owner says she walked out of her home to find the man sitting in the driver's seat. Police say he had a screwdriver in his hand, which they believe was used in the attempted theft. The owner says she was absolutely shocked.
I'm just overwhelmed right now. I just cannot believe it. I've never seen a dead body before. I thought he was asleep, but then the police took a while to get to my home, so I'm like, he can't be asleep. Either he on drugs or he's dead.
Neighbors claim they heard gunshots several hours before the woman left her home. No arrests have been made. If you have any information that could help police, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 262-TIPS.
One man is facing charges in Marion County, accused of robbing an Indianapolis spa this past weekend. Roy King faces 17 different charges for the robbery at N Spa on East Washington Street. Charging documents show he took money from the spa, held multiple people at gunpoint, and moved them from one room to another by threatening them. Charges include armed robbery, criminal confinement, kidnapping, and unlawful possession of a firearm, since King has a previous drug dealing record, conviction there on his record.
The man accused of killing his roommate at Purdue University is being sent back to a state mental hospital. Today, Jimin Shah testified that he's an intelligence agent and claimed he communicates with the CIA through coded messages. Last month, doctors found Shah competent to stand trial, but his attorneys argue he still suffers from mental delusions and doesn't always take his medication. He's scheduled for more evaluations later this year. He's accused of stabbing and killing his roommate, Varun Chedda, last year.
If you're planning to park at the Indianapolis airport over the next few days for that flight, then you may want to reroute your plans. The airport is expecting to see a record number of travelers, and it's also running out of parking spaces.
It's a big problem for some people. Fox 59's Jenny Drasler joins us to explain what people are already dealing with and why it's gotten so bad now, Jenny.
Well, Dana Beershell, we all know when you're headed to the airport, you need to get there at least 2 hours early. Well, airport officials tell me that's even more important since parking is at a premium.
Inside the Indianapolis International Airport Friday night, the hustle and bustle of a busy weekend was well underway. Meanwhile, outside, cars circling, looking for places to land or park.
Yeah, the garage is full. We did find a spot in the economy lot. And then it was kind of one of the, we didn't have to drive around too long, but we were lucky we got in there and then got on the bus and everything.
More than 20,000 passengers are expected at the airport between October 11th and the 16th, the most in the airport's history.
We planned accordingly, so we came early Sunday morning and got here about 3 hours early, so it wasn't that bad. But we had a lot of people tell us that Monday was worse.
The airport expects parking availability to be full or scarce this weekend for fall break.
Well, it just makes you panic a little bit because you know you're supposed to be boarding by a certain time, and the whole time you're checking your watch to see what time it is and make sure you're going to make it.
When we were at the airport Friday night, only 26 spots were left open in the parking garage. Part of the parking garage is under construction, and the rest of the 5-story lot fills up fast. The airport is urging travelers to park in economy and complimentary overflow lots or use a ride share and get dropped off at the airport.
When we were driving through, you could tell there were signs up that things were full already.
And while it may cause some headaches, many travelers say they'd rather see the airport full than empty.
And the economy needs it, so the traveling is good. And luckily we're through COVID and all those things, so everybody's probably excited to get out and travel and take their kids on fall break.
I'm excited because I like to go, and that means that everything seems to be going well and people are actually getting out and doing things again.
Now, no one can say if this situation will pop up again during the upcoming holiday travel season. By the way, construction on that parking garage expansion is expected to wrap up in late spring or early summer of 2024. Jenny Dreisler, Fox 59 News.
All right, so hopefully ready for us by spring break. Thank you, Jenny. Next at 10, a new nominee for Speaker of the House. The work Republican Jim Jordan still needs to do to secure the votes from his Republican peers.
Plus, the conflict in the Gaza Strip continues with a warning to civilians tonight from Israel's military. Up next, the continued support the United States is working to give Israel moving forward.